Hello and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host Mobius Rex, and we are playing Kerbal Space Program. Alright, I want to try another shot to the moon today. We just have to get into orbit, that's all I want. We have 254,000 funds, and we saw how hard it was for me to just fly by eye. I think we need these patched conics. Let's get that upgraded. Ooh, and that upgrades our tracking station. Can I? Oh, I can. Good. Let's swing over here and see what the tracking station looks like now. Looks like they put up some panels. Oh, I can't get closer. Oh. What? Oh, I have thought this was like a construction site. It is a construction site. You can see these scaffolds. Unless that is intentionally part of it. Huh. That's an interesting change. I guess because this isn't fully upgraded, what does this add? Unowned object tracking at 844,000 funds. Alright. Well, we're trying to get... Ooh, come on. We're trying to get to the, just do a flyby of the moon today. I can't do that. Let's see what we have here. So on our contracts, we have Explore the Moon, never expires. So achieve orbit... that gives us an advance of 67,000, but we already have one active contract, and it's performing visual surveys at Kerbin. We only can have 2 contracts right now. I'll get this Fly by the Moon mission. Fly a vessel anywhere near Moon to achieve this goal. So we'll actually take this one. Explore the Moon doesn't expire, so it should still be there when we get back. Here's hoping. So coming back from last mission, we had hit the 127 funds marker, and we might actually want to get these launch stability enhancers from this run here. Wouldn't give us enough to get something from this line, which I was looking forward to getting photovoltaic panels, but maybe just maybe, we'll be able to fly by the moon, get a bunch of science, and come back. You know what? We almost made it to the moon last time, so I'm not going to grab the launch stability enhancer just yet. We're going to grab this electrics. I'm going to grab this photovoltaic panel. Yeah, going to grab the photovoltaic panel. That leaves us with 37 science, and I'm going to get that photovoltaic panel, and I'll leave the Octo there for now, and we won't worry about any lighting right now. So loading up Moonshot 1, calling it Moonshot 2, choosing our crew, Valentina, just adding on the solar panels. We have a communicatron, everything looks good. How many parts are we at? We're at 31 parts with that. Oh, maybe I should have got the fuel, because then that means we could have eliminated 2 parts here. So I'm going to try to balance this out. I reduced our goo canisters to 1. So we'll lose a little bit of science that we can get back. I reduced our thermometers to 1. Actually, in theory... we could just pop that out entirely. That gives a little less weight. So the solar panel has a mass of 5, and the rechargeable battery pack has a mass of 5, both the same mass. So I'm actually going to put these on either side, just one, on either side of the ship. Place it like that, and remove the double, and hopefully that'll balance out, down to 25 parts. And the thermometer and the communicatron weigh the same, so I kind of want to put the communicatron in direct opposition of the thermometer. So like there, and put the thermometer here, roughly. Save that, and let's see how far we can get with this. 28 parts. I think that looks good to me. Alright, let's give this a shot. Launch. So far so good, not tipping over. We have electric charge, on the wrong side of the ship, but I think we could deal with that for now. Alright, we'll try not to strand you in space, Valentina, but have a nice morning lunch. Sunrise. It actually almost looks like we're in a solar eclipse. Huh. Alright, we're out of the atmosphere now, or heading out of the atmosphere, almost. And I'm trying to find out what the patched conics do. It basically turned my arc green. Is that all you did? Huh. Well, that's not bad as far as things go. Not what I wanted either. Oh, but I can actually see the time to the horizon now. Time to my apoapsis. Well, that's better. Let's throttle up here again. Keep that in front of us. I like keeping it in front by about 45 seconds. It gives us a nice window. I have Valentina facing our prograde vector. Or directing us towards our prograde vector. Automatically. And otherwise assisting our stability if I want to point towards the horizon, as I do now. Oh. Fuel's out. Bye-bye, piece of ship. We're at apoapsis. We're kind of trying to keep that in front of us. So just lifting up our ship a little bit. Just a little. It should help us out here. Turn to prograde. And periapsis. Good. Stable orbit. 80 by 133, lots of fuel. Alright, so we can at least set the moon as our target, and get our ascending and descending nodes. So I can correct those once we reach over on this side. Maybe this is what I need. Flight planning. And that gives us 7 max active contracts. So, if this mission succeeds or not, we'll try getting that. So zipping around to our descending node, we're actually going to try to adjust it so we're more in line with Moon. And we should be facing north, about. 3, 2, cut it. There you go, 0 degrees, so we should be perfectly flat. Let's go back to prograde. And find the optimum, or semi-optimum position for the ship so that we actually get power. Because that's important. There we go, pretty good. Alright. So, reading online, one way to reach the moon is to wait for moonrise, wait a couple more seconds, and then fire on the prograde vector, and you might hit the moon. Here's hoping to find this moonrise. So where's that moonrise? There's a sunrise. Not going there just yet. There's a moonrise. Damn it, we missed it. Fire anyway. See how we do. I quick saved it so we can actually get back to there. Or was that just... I'm hoping that's the moon. Really hoping that's the moon. Apoapsis is stretching out. And cut. Awesome! Well, maybe we don't want to go that far out. Maybe we should go... and maybe try to come back to Kerbin. A little bit more. Alright, that should send us up to the moon and bring us actually into our atmosphere. Whew! F5 that. Valentina, you're going to see the moon. Alright, just warping us forward a little bit. Not going too fast here. I want to see... wonder how far out we've ever come before. Alright, zipping time forward right along. And we should get an interaction with the moon. Let's actually cross over this line, the moon's orbit, before we start looking at doing any additional science. So we're having an interaction with the moon, and we did that without having flight planning, without having maneuver nodes. So that, I think, is pretty damn cool. I haven't achieved this fly by the moon goal yet. I'm just going to carefully move us forward till we are... Actually, maybe look at here. I think this is where we change, and I think this will actually change as well once we reach that point. Let's watch that. And soon, our navigation ball should change. And our time warp changed. There we go. Nav ball changed. And we should be in that, brown orbit area, which tells us where we've achieved our goal. Fly by the moon. Talk about close encounters. Any closer and there'd be paperwork. Awesome. We got some money. Got some funds. Let us... Oh. Time sped up. I'm like, why isn't stuff working? Am I out of power? Nope. Alright, so what we're going to do is face north. Face north just because it's easier to get in the ship that way. Start our science observations in space high over the moon. I don't think we actually get any closer. Well, we get to 1,000,000 meters, but we're not even going to try to get closer than that. And that closest approach. And of course, the EVA. Record your observations, and take all the data out. And apparently I knocked the ship a little bit. We'll just turn stability assist back on, and get Valentina to point us north again. And there's Valentina Kerman, looking at the moon. Also posing to get her picture taken with it. This is like the age of selfies, right? Selfie! So we get a little bit of fun, a little bit of science. Move forward and head back to Kerbin. So our periapsis is within atmosphere. We'll bring it down a little bit lower so we don't skip, saving of course. Oh, actually we're heading straight for Kerbin already. Let's adjust that. Hit our retrograde vector. And fire up. And whoop. Hopefully we're not coming in too terribly sharp. Let's say 25,000 meters should get us captured, but not be so steep that we explode in the atmosphere. Actually, we'll go ahead and burn retrograde until we're under 20,000 meters, as recommended by Scott Manley, our wonderful guide to the world of spaceflight. Funny enough. Alright, we're in atmosphere. I'm going to ditch this stage. I won't even burn off that excess fuel. What's that? Oh, that's a communicatron. We might lose a communicatron. And the battery. We'll find out very shortly. Now the battery's going to go. You can see it. It has a health bar. This thing on the other side is going to go. I think that's the solar panel. Hopefully it doesn't damage the ship. Well, that's what quick saves are for. Whoa! Things are blowing up! And you? Oh, and the communicatron's burning up now too? Blammo! See, we don't want that to happen to fuel. Or to Kerbals, for that matter. Hey, not everything blew up. We still have a thermometer and a communicatron heavily damaged. How's our ablative plating? Not bad. Alright, we just basically want our atmospheric descent to drop our G-forces down below 1, as we have there, before we deploy our chute. Because apparently, and that worked, right? I can't see the chute. There it is. Apparently they might be updating it so that the chutes will rip off after, if you have, if you're going at too fast a speed, if your G-forces are too high, if you're going too fast. Actually, though, I think that was the speed. Huh. I wasn't paying attention to the speed. Well, we'll find out. in future patches if we die suddenly. Looks like it's not going to be a water landing. It's going to be a grasslands landing. And there's nothing much we can do here except watch the view. This pretty space flight night. And just land. Huh, nice pond. We could start a cottage here. Wonder how the fishing is. Plunk. Alright. Let's do an EVA. EVA report. Nothing. EVA report here. Nope. Board. And recover this vessel. Alright. Good chunk of science. 112. I'll get some stuff. We recovered about 1,000 funds from that. And our crew got 2 XP! Yay! Done. Let's actually check Valentina's stats. She's partway to the next star. I've started using Jebediah Kerman on just planetary flights. So trying to get to Yuman's MV and other surface type stuff that we can fly to. We might want to hire a new scientist or engineer, but they cost money, which we don't have, so we're going to stick to pilots and the scientists and engineers that we do currently have. Alright, up next we need to orbit the moon and explore the moon. And hopefully we'll have enough funds to actually upgrade this so that we can get our maneuver nodes. I'm hoping that that's what flight planning means, is that we can get maneuver nodes. Alright, this has been Mobius Rex for the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like. Here's your comments and suggestions. We'll be back with you next time. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.